Hey, you want to hear some poems about ducks?
No.
Nah.
Nope.
Maybe. Howdy folks, Grok the DuckFarmer here, and I'm on the FTOG Quantus server, hanging out here in my base that's very empty, but yeah, I've got something special here that I'm sitting on top of. Let's spin around and take a quick look at this. This is a memory chest from Ender Utilities, and you know, I've got the handy bag also from Ender Utilities, which I really like a lot of. That gives me all this access here, but you can open this up and you've got access in here, and you can put different size memory cards in this. This one happens to be private and locked by Toddy the Body, and if I try to break this, I can't because it's owned by him. But there does happen to be a note here. So Body's Storage. Well, let's take a quick look. Body's Storage. Welcome to BS Solutions, where any storage problem is a BS problem. So, one-time introductory offer of a free chest and installation of a BS solution. No subscription fee included. Well, that's good. Yeah, the BS is non-removable. Well, we tried that. The BS can be transferred when agreed upon by all parties. Location to be decided by the BS transferer. The BS transfer can be forced with a mutually accepted duel. Yeah, Thor has already called me out. The loser gets the other person. So whoever the loser is gets the chest of the winner. And the winner gets to determine where that chest goes. In fact, that says here, they agree upon dueling gear. Thor is saying iron, armor, and bows. And I said, okay, well, that's fine. No OP gear, yeah, because it might be a problem. Winner then decides where the BS chest will be placed. Can't be done with a non-customer, so somebody who doesn't have one of these chests doesn't get a chest placed on them. So, yeah, by dueling, we can sit there and start cluttering people's storage rooms up with these BSs, and I think that's a fantastic idea. And so I am very much looking forward to sticking this in a very inconvenient place for Torgal. And yeah, Torgal, bring it on. But that's not what we're going to talk about today. No. If you're taking a look at my system here, woot. Yep, we're going to do some wootage. We're going to sit there and look at... Here, I just close the door. Not raced in the barn. Doing woot as a way of getting a whole bunch of power. Because if we take a look out here... Again, closing door. Take a look out here. I've got all the power coming in through the mana, and you know, I can turn on the charcoal here. Oh, actually, let's see, how are we doing for... Okay, all my wood has been turned into charcoal, so good, that's what I wanted. I actually may turn on my tree farm for a little bit just to get more wood in here, but I've been burning the charcoal to go ahead and let me spin around here to get more mana. It works. I have to admit, it really does work. It's just a little bit slower than I would really like. And so I'm thinking, yeah, let's go ahead and do a better system here. I took out I've got 4 of these, because these all have the dominant sparks, so they're always full. These 4 Gaia spreaders shoot through the mana flux fields here to the power cells and feed up all the power I need, and it works great. I don't need any on-off switches here. They won't fire unless there's room for these to receive power. But I've gone ahead and turned that off because I've got plenty in my network. If you look at it, I've got almost 16 million RF in my power cell network. And so I don't really need gobs and gobs of it right now. But let's see, let's go ahead and grab that. Plop that there. That should start spitting out, yep, every, what is that, 4 seconds? I think it is 4 seconds. That'll start spitting out some of the, oh yes, and then I need to turn this on. I clicked you, there we go. So every 30 seconds, it will fire a pulse, and if the trees have grown at that point, then the pulse going through will chew it up, and I will get spruce there and there. But that's not what we want to do. Nope, nope, nope. We want to go over to the other dimension, and it takes, I did this with Relic, and it's taking 15 to 30 seconds to get to the other dimension, so I'm going to go ahead and cut and bring you back over there. So here we go. This is my dimension here. It's working very nicely. I went ahead and set up all my storage in here. And so I've got a lot of the compacting stuff for a lot of things that can be compacted. Got room for more that can go up there. I was just thinking, what else do I need? Nothing I can think of. And then I've got a whole bunch of ores that I've been getting. Those are going on this side, and then other solids have been going over here. I need a lot of storage upgrades, and definitely I need void upgrades. I want to make sure that if I'm grabbing far more than I need to because of some process going on, some quarry or something, I want to go ahead and void the excess. That's always a good thing. Went ahead and created some Sagnal and Alloy Smelter from Ender IO, since that's now unlocked for us. And I did that because I wanted a nice way of transferring stuff, and I do like Ender IO. It's something that when you have lots and lots and lots of it, it's not all that friendly on the server, because each one of these is consuming a lot of tick. But I have very few of these around, so, and I don't have lots of clustered, so like redstone and ender, or the item, and power, and drawing a blank. Anyway, so I don't have them all clustered there in the same cell, the same block, so that's okay. Anyway, one thing I did find very strange, I had the drawer controller right here, so that this would look at these 5 things, these modular storage and the drawer controller, which is connected to the rest of this. Nothing would go into that drawer controller. I couldn't put anything more. It's like that was broken, and I don't understand why. So it's currently programmed to see all the compacting and other drawers, and it wants to go to those drawers before it goes to the modular storage, but don't know why. It's very strange. Here's the extra ones that's not in use. Yeah, I went ahead and killed the Ender Dragon so that I could have 500 grid power being produced from this dragon egg, and that's sufficient. I'm only doing, when I'm flying, I'm only doing 44, but I'm looking at getting some fully upgraded smelters and crushers, and those would chew 20 grid power each, and so I'm doing that. But what am I got over here? Oh, hey, yeah, I've got stuff. I'm thinking, having borrowed some nether stars from Relic, thank you, Relic, I was thinking the nether star generator is the way of making the power I want. And I've seen Toddy do this, I've seen Relic do this, I've seen a bunch of people do it, and I like it. I think Woot is one of the best ways to get the nether stars. It's very server friendly, and I think it will be, even unupgraded, this will generate more per star than it will take to make the withers. So, looking at the stuff that we need a Woot manual, so let's go ahead and grab that. And if we take a quick look, there's lots of information in here about what we're looking at. Now, this is the key thing that I wanted to make this, was to figure out how many of these blocks I need for tier 4 factory. So I need 13 gray, 14 red, 44 orange, 57 green, and 82 white blocks. And oh, interesting, these are all lowercase and that's uppercase. And then 8 of the tier 4 capstones. So that's what I'm looking at making. And so to make that, here's all the various bits and pieces here. I need a yaw hammer, yet another hammer. Let's go ahead and grab that. And then there's a whole bunch of dies that I'm going to need. So this is the casing die, and fortunately I should be able to use these, or make these once, and then I can use them perpetually. So that's the plate die, that's the shard die. Let's see, that's the skull die. We'll do that at the last. That's the mesh die. What's this one? This is the prism die for getting the mob essences. And then here's how we actually make some of this under iron stuff that we're looking for. So I'm going to need a bunch of this, and that's using it. But to make this, I need the mesh die and the hammer. So hammer goes there, there's the mesh die there, and I'm just going to go ahead and do the entire stack. Kaboom. Alright, so it consumed all those things, but the mesh die and the hammer don't, which is very, very nice. So the next thing is, for example, I need to make 13, yes, my notes say 13 gray, and to make this I need factory casings. In fact, I'm going to need lots of factory casings, but to do that I need this under iron plate with the casing die, cobble, and my hammer. And to make the casing die, well, I've already got that, so I'm good to go, but I need to make these plates, and that's going to use the plate die, the under iron, and lots more cobblestone. So I'm going to go ahead and proceed to make a lot of this stuff, because you don't want to watch this. This is going to be very grindy action here, and so I'm going to grind away. 9 hours later. Oh, well, it's not that bad once I got everything up and running. So this, I need the mob prism. That's what I will tack and stamp the mobs from. And I need you, and you. And then we're gonna go up there. Alley-oop. There we go. And they. Don't fall down. This is where I'm going to have my woot farm, way up here, way up there, and that's where I'm going to put the generator. In fact, I left that generator down there, but I wasn't sure how fast it would actually output the power, depending on how many speed upgrades, so I figured 2 of the upper tier ones would work. And then this is Schematica. I had this already grabbed when I did this on the Beyond server, when I had the blood magic ritual on top, and so I figured, yeah, rather than placing everything manually, because that's a pain in the tuchus, I said, nope, I've got all the bits right here, so let's go ahead and let this do its thing. And I've built these before by hand, so it's not like I've never done this. Oh, I haven't made the heads. Okay. That's not something you want to see, because first you got to make the iron heads, then you make the gold heads, then you make the ender heads. This is tier 4, so I've got to have 4 tiers worth of goodness going on there. Ah, man, I thought I had gotten that, but evidently I had not. So, but everything else should be in place. There's. Am I missing some whites? Am I missing really 2? Okay, so these I don't have, and I probably won't. Oh, that factory block, that one I don't. I do have the mob controller. That's the one that goes on top here, but I don't have that one. So I'm gonna have to make. Okay, so I'm missing a few things. Zip. So let's go ahead and grab 2 more of you. There were a couple leftovers from that. Zip. Now let's come running back here. Dink, dink. Okay, so that's all those. I need to make this guy here, those 8 capstone pieces, and then I need to actually tag a wither with my mob prism, and I've got the wither bits right here, so that's all fine and good. Let's put you right here for right now. That color tells me it's the wrong thing in the wrong location, so that's invalid. Alrighty, so well, dang, I thought I had done all the bits, but evidently I hadn't. So let's drop all the way down. Thud. Alright, so I'm gonna make those capstone pieces. Yeah, let me show you what I mean. This needs stone, glowstone, factory cap. Do I have factory caps? I thought I made a factory cap, yeah. But that needs the emerald. That's what I was missing. And the emerald needs diamond, and the diamond needs gold, and the gold needs iron. So, yeah, there's a... Oh, and the iron needs that. So, there's plenty of crafting needs to be done here, and you don't need to see this. So much crafting. But, you know, I got it done, and that's the key thing. So, right here is the the mob factory, the spawner, grinder, all the goodness stuff here. Yeah, I needed to make more of these factory connectors, and then these little stinkers they required shards of quartz, emerald, and diamonds. And all right, so I've got all that there. Let's go ahead and grab our nether star generator here. Oh yeah, this right here. The mob caught me a wither. In fact, if we take a quick look here, yep, mob wither programmed, woot, nut with a boss. So yeah, I just went ahead and killed him recently, way up there. All right, so I'm gonna put the. Oh, did you just place it? I'm gonna see if. Let me go down below. Yeah, and I'm gonna put the nether star generator right here for power, and that's only temporary. And let's go ahead and break that. And that goes there, and then I can go ahead and hit it with the mob prism. Doink. And you should be... Oh, yes, because these guys are sitting there going, that should work. Why is it not working? And last one. There we go. Fully formed. That is the Woot farm in action. Looking at this, it will spawn one wither every 320 ticks. It's going to cost a huge amount of RF. Let's see, that's 358,000 RF to spawn each wither at 1,100, per tick. So here's the thing. Oh, I thought I was going to check with one nether star. Nether star, give me one. I was going to go ahead and check and see how. Nope. Must put. Yes, there's my chest. Must put a chest right there. Here, we can turn this off. Don't need that anymore. I need to have a chest here because that's going to output all the items. Now the question is one nether star in the generator down below going to produce more than, or one nether star from the Woot farm? I don't know. Let's see, this says it's going to, oh yeah, this is going to generate 9 million, and it's going to take, I can do about 3 of these at the current price per. So yes, and that should work. In fact, do I have the wither effect on me? I think I'm far enough away, and that will be far enough away there. Ooh, that's interesting. It just popped a hole up there. I should be able to get out. I wonder if that will reform afterwards. The first little while, that actually does need a space. It says so in the book. But I'm going to let this... Here, let's go up here. I'm going to get a little withering. But it's going to go ahead and generate a bunch of power here. It's used up... that's fairly fast. So it's going to take about 2 minutes worth to generate the stuff I need. That... Dunk. This up here... Yep, it's just coming along. And it's already a net. So this will generate for me, even without any of the upgrades here, it's going to generate for me more energy than this is going to do. So it's self-perpetuating. So that's exactly what I'm looking for. So if I go ahead and set up a power cell from here to charge up the system, move my generator up there so it doesn't actually need to be around and cause people any grief when I want to upgrade this will work. And I just need to sit there and set up an ender chest to sit there and hook so it pumps the stuff up to there. Yeah, this will work. This will work very, very nicely. And I have to, tip of the hat to Toddy and Relic and the other people that have done this. It works really well, and so now I can dismantle completely my mana to RF and just use Woot to nether stars to nether star generator to RF, and that will work. Yeah, it works great. And that means I will have plenty and plenty of power available for me for doing other things. And there are some things now that have been unlocked that I want to get at. But first I got to kill Thor. That's important. Whee! All the way down here. Anyway, this has been Grok the DuckFarmer here on the FTOG Quantus server. Having a blast getting all the power going. All the power. Thanks for watching. Bye.